So the power of 10 power of the Buddhas is the one of the main methods to benefit of sentient beings. And then maybe I could say something. The power that they call I think knowing of the which is correct and which is not correct. For instance, if someone do virtue actions to have happiness, and then that is correct things. If someone do unvirtue actions to have suffering, and that is correct things, correct things. If you really want to suffering, then we do unvirtue actions. That is very correct. And that Buddha was just he knowing these things, saying that, okay, oh yes, if you want to, suffering, then you could kill, stealing, etc. You can do. That is the really correct corresponding, in things. So, and then if we want to happiness and at the same time we're doing unvirtue actions, that is incorrect. That never happened. Never ever happened. Or then if we're really suffering and you're doing some virtue actions, it won't happen. So this Buddha taught, this we call knowing of the correct and incorrect cause and effects. And then also power of the knowing of the ripening of the karmas. And this is very big things. When we really talk about the karma ripening, and then even arhats, bodhisattvas, they cannot talk much. They know something, but they cannot, in the Abhidhammakosha, one of the Indian master commentary of Abhidhammakosha says that even this, what is called, now I forgot this bird, we have this, on the Pumba top that we have some peacock, right? Peacock. Yes, peacock feather has so many colors. It's nobody painted, nobody planted, but it comes naturally. But if this comes through without any cause and conditions? No, they have cause and conditions. So arhats knowing many things, but they don't know such things. And only Buddha knows which karma produced which colors and etc. So therefore, such really talking about the power of the ripening of the karma, then only Buddha has such power to share. So therefore, power of the knowing of karma ripenings. And then Mipham, and then sentient beings has different intestines. Some people really intest to hearing, listening, teachings. Some people very intest to meditate. Some people not intest anything about Dharma. And then some people intest to listen to teaching of Hinayana, Mahayana, Vajrayana, etc. There's many kind of interest, people has interesting. So Buddha knows each of these, and therefore also Buddha teach very correctly what this person want. They gave teaching that way. So therefore that person also have some kind of link and knowing easily, and they can practice that easily, and so on and so forth. So therefore that is also generally even bodhisattvas, arhats, cannot tell very clearly. So therefore, power of the omniscient of the, I think that Mubanato chambers, so knowing of this various of the intested or intention of the sentient beings. Then we have different powers, that Tibetan word called kam. Kam means sometimes they put seeds, translate as seeds. I think you could also say that's more kind of a seed or power or etc. That is also different. Certain practitioners really like very worldly practitioners. Like if someone has that only power which they can take good care of the worldly good actions, there's no more than that, then maybe we emphasize to teach worldly good actions, and you can do a lot of good things. Today I think The world universe is suffering because we don't have worldly good behaviors. Also, we have no teachers who can teach worldly behaviors, and therefore people don't have such really like rules. Every country make rules, each village makes rules, each society make rules, and then the rules are inside fighting. So that's all. So Buddha has such kind of omniscient power of the omniscient, of the all-knowing of the sentient beings, different seeds of powers, I could say. And then faculties, also faculty. I think faculty is more you are really inside of the path. Then we need to know the faculties. This first one, seed or power, means general sentient beings has different powers of seeds. And then then Buddha also knows clearly path. Even today you are practice of Hinayana. But Buddha, the intention is that they will bring into up, not you are put there all the time. So therefore here saying that all paths, moving all paths, power of the knowing of the moving all paths, to bring into one path to another, and so on and so forth. So, and as well as also Buddha has such kind of this meditations, samadhis, cessations, totally perfect, that in the path, on the path, we have such these things, but in the path, our meditation is mixture of our emotions, mixture of the ordinary minds. But when this becomes totally completed transform into the wisdom, then we call power of such that samadhi or meditator, cessation, etc. And then power of also knowing of the previous lifers, future lifers, etc. And then power of also death and transform and birth. And then power of the totally exhausted of the defilements. So this here, such they talk about yeshipad mepa, immeasurable of the wisdom, because in this case they're talking about more dhammakaya, when the dhammakaya. So such these qualities are we call dhammakaya qualities.